It is hard as hell trying to adjust to regular life after coming off of androgen deprivation therapy or hormone therapy, because you seem to be the crazy heifer you was actually connected to. Let me explain. You see, when you come through hormone therapy, they give you this chemical to chemically drop your testosterone levels to zero. So what happens is you have a permeation of estrogen that's naturally in your system, and it comes out. And it comes out in forms that you ain't gonna like. Number one, you might have to buy a brassiere if your muscles ain't tight. Okay, hear me out. Here's the thing. If you are already overweight, when you get diagnosed with prostate cancer and they put you on androgen deprivation therapy, and you are now slated for another 40 to 50 pound backpack to be put on your body. I'm talking about fat backpack, okay? I ain't talking about backpack that you can take on and take off when you go hiking. When you go through androgen deprivation therapy, the least I've heard anybody gaining is 20 pounds. That's the least. I've heard folks, and I have stories of folks that have gained 100. Imagine gaining 100 more pounds on what you already weigh. That's some serious action. Another thing about surviving hormone therapy that's really a kick in the head is because you don't have testosterone in your system, you got more estrogen. I would swear you start to develop something that you hadn't had before. 3 female personalities. I'm not saying you're turning effeminate. I'm talking about the craziness that we assign to women because they're going through estrogen changes. Now you are now up to bat, brother. And I need you to know, look, I need you to know this. Now, this don't make you soft or homosexual or whatever. Not that anything's wrong with being that. If that's you, that's you. Okay, I get that. I don't have a problem with it. Believe me, my uncle that helped raise me and taught me how to talk to girls, by the way, was pursued by both because he was so pretty. But that's a whole nother discussion. What I learned is your appetite is what comes out of you innately, naturally. Your response is what you are chemically and mentally. So when you have your testosterone that's taken away from you, you tend to be more emotional, way high, way low, and occasionally in the middle. So you go from 1 to 3. When you think about it, it's ironic that we were made in the similitude of a triune being, but when we lose our balance of our testosterone, we become 3 different beings as well. Totally up, totally down, somewhere in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. And let me tell you something. You got to be careful. Look. When you start feeling really up or really down, when either one of those two, a couple of things you'll need to be next to. Your credit card and an Amazon account. Think about that. You have all kind of, I got stuff being delivered to me right now. I can't remember making a subscription for. But here it is, ding dong, on my stoop, waiting for me to come and open up again. I got so much of this stuff right here. I need to start my own supplement store. I got them stored. I remember when that stuff used to be so expensive you couldn't even buy none. Now I can't give it away fast enough. Or what else you need to not be next to? Cupcakes. Cupcakes. Chocolate chip cookies. Greasy, cheesy lasagna. Can I get an amen? You won't be near none of that either. Last but not least, you don't need to be near your ex, your toxic ex. You start reevaluating. Things wasn't really that bad after all, were they, baby? Yes, they were. They were that bad. There's a reason why y'all broke up. Stay away from your ex. I'm just trying to help you out, brother, because if not, what you do today may cost you a pretty penny tomorrow. But those are the joys of recovering from hormone therapy. And if you don't realize it going into it, you are going to literally think your brain is going bonkers on you. And that ain't the case. This is normal stuff with chemical changes. And a bonus thing. your self-image, is going to go through a major transition. This is why when I do a lot of these things, you see me dabble into fitness every once in a while, or fasting every once in a while, or plant-based eating once in a while. You need to realize all of these things are devices to keep you in the middle of the road to who you really are. Because the emotional ups and downs, 1, 2, 3, the triune aspects of dealing with chemical imbalances in your body is devastating. And the last thing you need to see in your mirror is a disappointment in what you look like. And so, you ought to be more intellectually deeper than that. Man, miss me on that BS. People judge you on what they see. And what they see, when they see a fit body, you know that you can't buy a fit body. Some people have tried, and it goes sour after a few years when all that plastic surgery starts shifting on them. You can't buy, you can't purchase, you can't put on layaway a fit body. A fit body talks about and it shows how you love you more than anything else. And if you ain't in love with you, why the hell I even got to like you? So, all that goes into the final version of what you're dealing with. And remember something, the healthier you are, the faster you recover. And the more you know about your body, the easier it is for you to service it. It's just like your vehicle. You read the owner's manual on your vehicle, don't you? Or you should. And if you don't, that might be why stuff always breaking on your car. But I ain't judging. That's between you and your automobile.